All right, we are in Luke chapter 23, and we are looking at the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, the Jesus being delivered over to be crucified, and the death of death begins, because now Jesus is going to the cross. And the way Luke tells it, Luke is very detail oriented. Luke tells it in a really specific, detailed, linear way. He speaks about how Jesus goes to the cross, but then there's two criminals as well that are being crucified with him, being put to death with him. And one of those criminals had a fear of God and therefore no fear of death. Another criminal had no fear of God, therefore extreme fear of death. And you see just a crazy scene there where these two criminals are having a discussion on the cross while they're on crosses. But the big deal here is that Jesus dies in our place. You know, the death of Jesus at the 6th hour, 3 p.m., there's darkness over the land until the 9th hour. This is Luke 23:44. And the sun's light fails and the curtain of the temple is torn in two. Then Jesus, calling out with a loud voice, says, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." And having said this, he breathed his last. And then Luke records that when the centurion saw what had taken place, he praised God, saying, "Certainly this man was innocent." It brings us back to where we were at on Palm Sunday, where there's no guilt in Jesus worthy of death. Pilate keeps saying, this man is innocent, this man is innocent, this man is innocent. He should not die. And he lets it happen, but it's all because of the predetermined plan of God. This is what God intended from before the foundation of the world. And I'm going to bring this out on Friday night at our Good Friday service. In fact, if you're watching this on Friday, the 15th of April, tax day 2022, and you're watching this in the afternoon, come to the Good Friday service tonight at Grace Church of Orange, 2201 East Fairhaven Avenue, City of Orange, California, 92869. Come meet with us at 5 p.m. We're going to have dinner. We're going to sing praises to God. We're going to hear the word preached. We're going to wash one another's feet. We're going to celebrate the Lord's table and really think deeply about the death of Christ. And so this is all prefigured by Leviticus 16. Leviticus 16 is the Day of Atonement. The Day of Atonement, I will be bringing this out on Friday night, so come Friday to hear more about the Day of Atonement. But the one thing I'll tell you is Leviticus 16 is the very center of the Pentateuch. It's the middle of Leviticus. It's the middle of the Pentateuch. It is, and in Hebrew, you don't get the big idea at the end. You get it in the middle, and it's at the middle here in Leviticus 16. The Day of Atonement was what the Pentateuch was pointing to, what the whole Bible was pointing to. And the Day of Atonement back then was once a year. The priest would go into the Holy of Holies and make sacrifice. And there was the heifer, and then there were the two goats, and one goat was sacrificed. One goat, we're going to hear about this on Friday night, one goat was sent off. And we'll know more about that, but just know this. Jesus took the penalty we deserved, but he did it once for all. The Day of Atonement was foreshadowing and prefiguring Christ's finished work at the cross. And if you want to know more about that, you want to kind of prep up for tonight, read Hebrews chapter 9. Because Hebrews chapter 9 tells you all about it as well.